Hi Aquarius, we're gonna do your February 2020 reading for, look at you getting the same energies as Capricorn. For February 2020, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I have an Aqua Venus. I love you guys. And I will be listening closely for this love reading. So, we have 3 of Wands. You've sent a message out into the universe and it is received, and it's fated that this be received with the Wheel of Fortune. So your wish is being fulfilled. This is like a total wish fulfillment little spread. It's like you sent something out into the universe and like it is on its way back to you right now. So let's see, we're going to do past, present, and then future. And we'll see what the past has been like for Aquarius in love. A little bit immature, not just because of you, but just there's some immaturity, like emotional immaturity going on. It's like that for everybody, so don't feel bad. But like it seems like everybody's been dealing with like unfair emotional maturity in their or lack of emotion too, like somebody who doesn't really know, or love bombing, so like overwhelming love, just people who are not very good at balancing things. And this is you surveying your prospects, maybe going on like a dating app or something. That's very Aquarius of you, if that's the case. You feel like you're close to something here in the past. You feel like you're close to a new relationship, or like maybe you had something going on with a Sagittarius. With Temperance, I feel like you felt close to what you wanted, but you couldn't quite reach it. So like you're in these 2 energies where the 2 of Wands is very much like, yeah, you're confused here, and 7 of Cups in the past. It's like you have so many options, there's so much coming up. 2020 at this point in the past, or whenever you are, maybe you're in 2025. So whatever has been happening in the past, a couple months ago, you were like, I think I know what's gonna happen, I know what I want, but I don't really know where to go or what to choose, how to feel. But you're doing this process of like inner subconscious healing. Everybody is getting their significators. You got King of Swords, so you're coming into your Aquarius energy here in respect to love. If this reading resonates with you, then that's what's going on. But literally every single person is coming into their power. 2 of Pentacles is evaluating options. It's the choice between 2 things. And you probably know what those 2 things are just now that I've said that. If not, let's get some clarity on what they are. It has something to do with communication, intuition. 6 of Cups. Okay, so there is a relationship that you were in where someone was fucking around on you. We have the 3 of Cups, which is like not taking a relationship super seriously or like involving other people. Death is Scorpio energy. It is continual cycles, so it's like getting stuck in a cycle with somebody, not moving forward. And Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands is like the fuckboy card, that's what people say. 6 of Cups, somebody from your past. So this is somebody that may be like a little bit emotionally immature. If this is like to do with children, like that kind of thing, they're just maybe a little bit immature and they're not considering who you are. They're thinking of you like how they used to know you, or that might resonate with some of you, or they're just thinking of you as like someone that you're not. They don't see you for who you really are. I don't know, you could something like that. But it's like you're like, should I stay or should I go? And regardless, like whatever you choose to do, I think you leave. But I think for a lot of you, it's like you're guarding your power now. And your power is you're thinking, you're manifesting in your voice. So with the King of Swords, it's like being in your power and all of those things, using your intuition, which is like something that I feel like a lot of Aquariuses, they get a little weird about it because they want to use their logical mind first, and they're very like guarded. This is very much Capricorn energy. So is King of Swords actually. And it's very critical, considerate These things are not bad, but it's like you're being very limited about what you're letting in. And I think you let in something and you had different expectations for it, and it just like sucked ass, and you were really disappointed and didn't want to let it go. And I think you knew that you kind of had to move away from it with the Chariot here. Could also be dealing with a Cancer. But and ultimately in the end you have to protect yourself, and that's, I think, what you did. So this is, or what you're doing, because this is kind of in the present. So that's what's happening in the present. I talked about like that, like it was the past, but it could be different for everybody. I'm just trying to structure it so like for most Aquariuses it comes across, if you know what I mean. So in the future we have Ace of Wands. This is a new passion, a new project, a new lease on something, like literally an apartment, or like a new way of doing something. Maybe you're leasing a car, I don't know. I said lease and then it looked kind of like, but it's just like it's a new thing that's offered to you specifically. Four of Cups energy is something that everyone is dealing with right now, and Six of Swords and Five of Swords, so that's come up in so many different circumstances. Four of Cups is not accepting things, being over a certain behavior in other people, and Six of Swords is moving away from it, and Five of Swords is defending yourself. So I see like just a lot of conflict on behalf of other people, and you're just like, I'm not dealing with this, I am not going to engage this, I hate this, you can stay in this space, I'm not going to stay here with you, no thanks. Literally everyone is going through that, because it's do or die right now, honestly, in terms of like spirituality. Like people are moving into different timelines. The timelines are shifting like crazy. You're moving into a space where you're either getting what's fated, or you're getting put into these like karmic cycles. You can always leave those karmic cycles. You're not stuck there. The Wheel of Fortune keeps turning. And you can always cut your way out. You know, if you get stuck in a situation, you always have a choice. It's just that Saturn likes to work in cycles and likes to work in these certain spaces, and you can find a lot of power in changing at the right time. That's what's happening with a lot of the people who are engaging in this kind of content. And some of you honestly won't change, and you will stay in this kind of anxious state and be a little bit behind, and then you'll kind of figure it out later. But that's all on you and on your path. Six of Wands, this is like ego stuff in relationships and anxiety in relationships. Those two things. There's not a whole lot of cups here, which is not surprising. I know that Aquarius is the water bearer, you know, but we don't tend to be super emotional. We tend to be more logical. And when we do get emotional, it is like totally separate from logic. And it's so ridiculous. Like if any of you guys have ever experienced, if you have like an Aqua Venus and you are just like totally not familiar with like being so deeply in love with somebody that you become like really dumb, that's kind of what happens. You lose touch. It's a completion of a cycle. So this is all kind of ending. Like I said, like Saturn likes to work in cycles, so there is an opportunity to end everything right now and start new and start completely healed. I mean, your major arcana is the Star. So 10 of Wands, it's about letting stuff go. Again, completion of a cycle. Completion of like old habits, I want to say. And this is what everybody's going through. It's crazy. You can get more specifics if you go into your other signs. We have Capricorn here with the Devil. Okay, so this is just like you being trapped in these like unloving, kind of like self-hateful, like rebalancing out these bad, negative, shitty habits. It's like I said with whatever the other one was. I said something about habits before the Devil came out. That's what the Devil is talking about right now. Kind of mundane stuff, to be honest. It's not anything like you're addicted to meth. Like it's, and it could be, like, no judgment, but like it's more like you have a coffee addiction that's kind of getting in the way of like, and it's like the importance of the coffee addiction isn't what matters. It's the fact that you don't have the discipline to stop that Saturn doesn't like. Is it like that kind of thing? And that might be true for you, or it might not. Take whatever resonates, but like it could apply to other things. Like maybe you have like an addiction to buying stupid things that you don't need and then getting mad. Maybe you like would like to be better about something and you've kind of been like denying it. You're like conscious of it, but you just haven't really tried as much as you know that you can. The Emperor is talking about structures. So we have Capricorn energy like crazy here. I'm knocking stuff over. But remember, like this is all kind of doom and gloom here, but you have a wish fulfilled. So if you literally just say, I want this to happen, it will happen, and you'll get your coin here. With the Page of Pentacles, whatever you want can come to you right now. Aquarius is ruled by Saturn and Jupiter, so these things are within your power, like completely. And we've got Five of Cups, so don't look at things like glass half empty, it's glass half full. I know that that's super cliche, but really apply that in the most like integrated way that you can, like in the forms in which it resonates, things that you feel like you've been really anxious about in your relationships, like let go of those things. I actually think a lot of you are in committed relationships, or you're going to be in a committed relationship where you're gonna have to like focus on certain habits that you have within the context of the relationship, so the focus isn't on like these fun like honeymoon phases. I think you'll like immediately be thrust into this like frustrating situation where you handle it well with the other person, but you have like some kind of inner turmoil. Very Aquarius. Okay, so let's talk more about this blessing that's coming through. Okay, a new beginning. It's exactly what you want, is this new beginning. You want to leave everything behind, be excited about life again, be excited about where you're going. You want to be able to see where you're going. In some respects, I think some of you guys can't. Okay, so we have your significator here. Ooh, okay, so we have this star, which is healing, attention. Oh my god, Aquarius. Okay, so we have that. Then we have Seven of Swords. It's like making out like a bandit with your healing. It's almost like you feel like you don't deserve what's about to happen, which is the Ace of Cups. It's a new relationship and a new commitment with the Hierophant. And Ace of Pentacles, so there's new stability in this. It's gonna last a long time. I'm gonna say it right now. This is a soulmate. This is somebody that you could be with for the rest of your life if you want. And this is your wish right now. And if this is your wish, you got it. There's no denying that this is coming in. And I think I'm gonna ask about timing. I'm getting the idea that it's pretty soon. Okay, let me just get one or two sacred or spirit cats, I mean, for Aquarius. Okay, we have balance. This is what she looks like. It says meet Vero Tiptoe Sky. That's her name. She can balance perfectly with an inner precision and assurance. She leans one way and then the other, constantly adjusting and learning where her center lies. She understands the dichotomies, work and play, togetherness and solitude, inner reflection and outward expression, striving and letting go, accepting and changing, freedom and discipline, reason and intuition. That's one of the ones we were talking about. Spiritual expansion and grounding. They go on and on. Let Vero help you to see what areas of your life are out of balance and what shifts you can make to return to a graceful equilibrium. She's really cute. So, that's your spirit cat. Let's do some astrology here. Check out some things that have been provoking, maybe some energies around you right now. Let me see. Oh, we've got a lot. How many is this? Let's not do that many. We get like 3 or 4 astrological energies for Aquarius. 7th house partners. If any of you are a Cancer rising, hello. Same. You guys have all this Saturn, Pluto BS happening in your 7th house. You're meeting a soulmate. 12th house, escape. Pisces energy. And I'm hearing moon in Pisces. Neptune. It didn't come up, but I'm hearing that. And I know Pisces is ruled by Neptune. So Pisces, 7th house is, what comes before school? Libra. Pisces, Libra, and Taurus energy. And Cancer energy here. I'm not saying that those are going to be the energies of the person that's coming towards you, but I don't know. Look at what's happening in your 12th house, your 2nd house, and your 7th house. 12th house has to do with the subconscious, escapism, drugs, that kind of stuff. The 2nd house has to do with ownership, so your Pentacles stuff, your health, less so than the 6th house, but still. Things that you own, like your physical body, your money, your house, that kind of thing. So messages coming through about that stuff. Maybe look into that stuff too, if any of that resonates with you. I feel like I don't know that stuff because I feel like this applies more towards specific Aquarius placements. But I'll ask about here. 12th house of escape. So there might be a tendency to kind of not think about this stuff with the 4 of Swords, but you need to. You need to sit and literally think about all of the shit that you don't want to think about, and it will get better. And second house owning. Ooh, Aquarius, you have to pare down on everything that you own. Download Depop, download freaking eBay. Get rid of your crap because you have too much. It really seems like, because you guys are going to be selling things or having a garage sale. Please don't throw anything out and send more stuff to the dump. But that's the Aquarius stellium in me telling me to make you be sustainable. You gotta get your Pentacles right here, which is exactly what's like what you can focus on, because I think that your Swords kind of stuff is like pretty imbalanced. You got to work on the balance, just like Spirit Cat says. But for a lot of you, this is going to be working in your, like, it's going to be reflected in your environment really strongly. So focus on your environment. Maybe go clean your room or your house if you can. And yeah, I mean, spring is coming up here in the northern hemisphere. We're going to start spring cleaning and stuff. That's the kind of energy. It's Aquarius season now, isn't it? Happy birthday. I forgot. How could I forget? But yeah, happy birthday, Aquarius. And I hope that this helps you guys. I hope that you got a lot from this. Congrats on meeting your soulmate soon. Holy crap. That's going to be really fun. Good luck with all this Saturn stuff. But you are ruled by Saturn, so you've got this. You're like totally, you're gonna nail it. I can't wait to hear if you want to share. I love to. If you want to share privately, I have my email. I have private readings open if you feel like you want to get like personal clarity on it. And thank you so much for watching. And if you want to give me ideas for pick a card readings, I would love to do those. I have one uploading after all the zodiac signs come out, so you can check that out too. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I hope that you have a great February, whatever time it is, and bye.